Another great tool for you to learn is Jeroo. It is an object-oriented programming. It's a text-based coding environment designed for beginners to learn how to work with programming. There is a web-based Jeroo, and there was a standalone version that could work on Windows, Mac, and Linux. It is no longer maintained, so it's recommended that you stick with the web-based version, which again gives you the added advantage that it works on a very wide variety of devices, including Chromebooks and tablets. Another advantage is the resources for teachers and students. You can click on any of these textbooks, such as Java, Python, Visual Basic. Essentially, if you click one of these, this is a 89-page textbook that will go through giving you all the information about what is Jeroo, what is programming. It'll give you several definitions, such as a program is a set of instructions. The source code is the program that is written by a programmer in a programming language. I'll go through, define words that you'll need to know in software, such as compilers, interpreters. Throughout reading the book, you will see things that will start with a high-level overview of what is the goal of the program. Then it'll start with a detailed algorithm, something that looks like pseudocode. It's not the actual code, but it is similar to the code, right? So we're naming the Jeroo, and we're telling him to pick up a flower. Eventually, as you continue through the text, you'll get some examples of what the code looks like. Let's go ahead and jump into using Jeroo. So we'll click Start Coding in the top right. Now we can see the menu where we can load a different source file. Right, from a previous project, we can set preferences, such as changing the font size or color themes. Right, so I'll go ahead and set my font size a little larger. You can decide how you want to run the program, either stepwise or continuously. You'll have that same menu here. Right, so you can either run the program step by step, which is what I'll do for most of this tutorial, and then we'll show you running the entire thing. You can control the run speed either through the menu or through the slider. The island file is this. We can actually edit the island. So right now we're looking at grass. Right, we could load a previously one, or we can add some obstacles or some things for our Jeroo to interact with. So I'm adding some nice fluffy water, and we can add a couple of flowers, and so we can say maybe our Jeroo is going to pick these flowers. We can add some nets as traps to catch or stop the Jeroo if you're trying to get the Jeroo to the water. All right, and so this is our island file, and our Jeroo will be able to interact with it. Okay. So we have the main method and Jeroo method. This is where we can type. All right, so let's go ahead and go to Help and look at the Get Started tutorial. This is where you should start if you haven't done this before. This Getting Started tutorial, again, gives you some information about Santong Island, how we're really looking at a grid, and we're telling the Jeroo to do things and to go certain distances. So we're going to start with an already written source code. All right, so we're going to copy this as a shortcut, and we can just go and paste it right into our main method. Right, so you have to have that main method, and you have to have those brackets. Then what we're going to actually do is written here. The items with the Jeroo Kim equals new Jeroo, that is, you can see the comment above it, it's instantiating, it's creating it, and then it's telling us our new Jeroo named Kim will hop 4, and then she will pick. So if she's going to hop 4, she's going to start on this square. We need to count 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so we'll put a flower there so that she can actually pick that flower. Right, then she will turn right, and then she will hop once, and then she's going to toss. So we can either have her toss the flower, or let's put a net there and see if she can toss a net. So let me go to Island Edit, Net. Right, so I put a net. No, probably just need it on that one. Let me put this back to grass. Right, so that should work. Should be able to say toss that net that's in front of you. And then we can say Kim hop again, and then Kim turn left. And then you say end main. All right, so we're going to run the program step by step. All right, so we'll go ahead and say run our first step. And we see that it's compiling and stepping. We don't see our Jeroo on the map just yet. Next step, we see Kim is on the map. You see the little arrow right here. And now we're going to say Kim hop 4. So Kim hops 4. Now she's standing on top of the flower. Now we're going to say Kim pick. Run the next step. Flower's gone. The next step tells her to turn right and hop again. And she should be able to toss that net. Let's see if this works. Yay, she tossed the net. And now she can hop again and turn left. Alright, and so program complete is the feedback that we have. So that's how we go through stepwise, going through the steps. We can use the menu up here. Alright, so let's try something. Alright, I'm going to put in Kim hop 4. I should get a problem. Do you know why I'll get a problem? Alright, because Kim is first going to be, we'll go this a little slower, and we'll try to run it and see if you can figure out the problem. Running resumed, and you see the X. The problem is the Jeroo is on the net. Why is the Jeroo on the net? So if you look at the logic of what Kim was trying to do, she was trying to hop, but she had not tossed that net yet. So if we take out the 4 here, right, because she needs to just hop 1 to get to where the net is, and we're going to still have her hop to the net, then toss it, and then we can have her hop 4 after the net. So do that, boop, boop, got the net, hop 4, and then turn left. So we were able to execute the program complete, no errors. If I wanted to further play around with this program and I wanted her to go pick that other flower, instead of hopping 4, let me have her hop 13. Alright, so I'm just going to copy one of these other blocks of code, and then she'll pick the flower. Alright, and so I didn't change my comments, but that's fine. And let's see what she does. She should do the full routine plus hop to that next flower, toss that, go there, get it, and she picked the other flower. Right, and so that's really how you can continue playing around with having your Jeroo or having your program do many different things, many different actions. One really important thing I also wanted to make sure I covered in this intro video is the action methods. So if you go to help and then language, you can see what are the actions that are available for your Jeroo. And so this will give you 8 different action methods to control the movements of the Jeroos and their handling of the flowers, right? So they can hop to a certain number, they can pick it, they can plant it, they can give the flower. And so we can really just see the actions that are available. They can do different things based on if it's true or false. We can give them directions based on, left, right, ahead, or north, east, southwest. We can give them control structures where we can say if this happens, do this, else do that. We can put in conditions if something is either true or false, or if something is something or is not something. Then we can have the Jeroo, have the program do different things based on logic, right? And then again, this is really what it looks like. These are the comments. We don't have to have the comments, so I can delete this comment on line 15. So I'm going to just delete this comment on line 15. All right, and if I want to have some code, but maybe I don't need it right now, I can just put // and I can comment it out. So now when I run this code, the first part will still run where Kim is hopping 4, but Kim will not do the 13 hop because that's commented out. So when I try to do this, she's going to get right there and not going to be able to hop 13. Right, and so maybe she tried to pick the grass that was right there where she was at, but she was not able to hop 13 and then go pick that flower. All right, and so their methods, again, what we've been working in so far is the main method. This is where the Jeroos start and what they can actually do. But there is also a user-defined Jeroo methods. And this is where the user can create new methods, new things for your little kangaroo to do. When you're creating your main method, you have to have all of those things that other than the comments. But for the Jeroo methods, you would just go in here, and then you could start typing in the new Jeroo methods that you want to create. And again, this is the declaration or instantiation. This is just where you're creating the Jeroo. And so on our first example, our Jeroo was named Kim. If we change that to something else, so let's call it Zigbee, and then I try to run this, it's not going to work because all my instructions are for Kim, right? And so it's going to say, hey, I don't know who Kim is. Kim was never created. So how can Kim hop? How can Kim pick? So if I change this from Kim to Zigbee, then now I can have Zigbee has been created in the line above. We can uncomment this out, right? So I just remove those two /. Now Zigbee will do exactly what Kim used to do, right? Got there, hop, throw that net, go down here, pick that flower, right, and program complete. And so this really all comes together, and this last page just shows you the different options available when you start that instance of that Jeroo. But yeah, Jeroo is a great tool for you to get started. It's a great tool for your students. Again, there are these free textbooks that are on the website. Again, there was a standalone version. You can probably still download it, but it is not supported currently. So if you download it and run into problems, don't expect to get support. So instead, I would opt for the web-based Jeroo version. That is again here on jeroo.org. Thanks and good luck.